said make a theme song for my show. Said alright, just give me all the details, man. And my homie says he don't know. Well, if you're gonna pay me big bucks, cause I might should have something to say. He said, you know what I bring, I'm the customizing king, nothing else matters anyway. So is he gonna have guests? I don't know. Is he gonna go live? I don't know. What time will it be? What will you see? I'm pretty much in the dark, but I can guarantee he'll be customizing action figures, getting paint all on his fingers. It's art by Akerman. It's art by Akerman. Tips and tricks and conversation, sharing his gift with every nation. It's art by Akerman. Art by Akerman. You best get ready, cause now it's time for Art by Akerman.
All right, welcome back, folks, to another crossover event between Mod Squad over on the Legions Ladies Live and Customizing Studio over here on the Art by Akerman channel. I've got Tanya here with me. Tanya, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Running late. Feel like I'm running around with a chicken, like a chicken with their head cut off. But otherwise, I'm doing good.
Nice. We just got somebody else with us too. Alan just got here. What's up, Alan?
Hey, Alan.
Oh, he's got to get his headset on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. I totally forgot that. All right. So why are you on tonight?
So whenever Jeremy doesn't do his show on Wednesday, every now and then he'll take a week off. Tanya and I fill in and do painting. So it's not a normal thing, but it's kind of just picking up the slack and filling that time slot.
Is it okay if I finish a digital sculpture while I'm on?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's kind of like when Saturday Night Live wouldn't go on, and instead they'd have Saturday night's main event wrestling. It's kind of like that.
I see.
So, yeah, we're not quite the same as Saturday Night Live, but you're gonna have some fun. So,
okay.
All right, let's see who we got in the chat. We may have some other people joining us too. I don't know. I sent it out to the group in the studio chat, so we'll see if anybody else joins us. We have Crom316 out there. Welcome, Mark. We got William Husted. He is watching over the Legions Ladies Live channel. So this is live on both channels, over on Legions Ladies Live as well as Art by Akerman. So you can watch it on either. You can watch it on both, whatever you want to do. Just make sure wherever you're at, you stay engaged and, throw that like out there.
Yeah, and don't forget, at 8:50, we're giving away an Undead Heads pack. So
That's true. Yeah, when we get to 850 subscribers for Legions Ladies Live. Wait, no, we were already at 850. We're going for 900.
900. Yeah, 900 subscribers at Legions Ladies Live. We're going to give away an Undead Heads pack, a set of brushes from Curtis, and something to paint from Tanya.
There you go. We've got Ty out there. Welcome, Ty. We got Darla Akerman. I know her. She's not up here next to me. She is downstairs. She's playing World of Warcraft because this is a night that I'm not on the computer. So she's playing video games.
Awesome.
We got Benny out there. He says he's still at work. Hope you have an awesome painting night.
Thank you, Benny.
We got Collectible Fun Matt here.
Hey, Matt.
Have Mythic Dolphin.
Hello.
Hayes EHL is here.
Hey, Hayes.
We have Son of GTO, not to be confused with GTO himself. So
right.
And we've got Freaks Figures here. So
hey,
welcome, Freaks.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start first because I'm all discombobulated. So let me bring some more light over here. There we go. So I am right now working on these Joker and his goons. So I've got their heads here that I just got on my NECA headstands, which, by the way, if you guys see these at Target, pick these up. These things are like gold. Sometimes they have them for like $12.99, but then occasionally you can find them for like $7.99. And that's every time I see them for $7.99, I pick them up. So
I don't think they have those at my Target. I look every time I go.
if I ever see them, I always pick them up because those things are awesome.
Yeah.
So I've got the heads there, and then I'm starting to work on the bodies. I had broken all up, so I'm just getting them on. I've got these like sticks with blue tack on them, and then I'll do something like this. So like this leg, I'll like kind of shove that up in there, and then put that over here, and then I can paint it later. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working on at the start. I did finish this hood last on Sunday that was giving me so many problems. For anybody that missed it. I worked on trying to paint match this hood all day Saturday, couldn't get it. Worked on it most of the day Sunday, couldn't get it. I got really pissed off. I cut it up into a bunch of pieces with my X-Acto knife, got a new hood out, and within a few minutes I had paint matched it perfectly. So I don't advise everybody destroy the shit that they're working on, but sometimes, you know, sometimes you just got to clear your mind, I guess.
Curtis,
Yeah,
Curtis,
yeah.
you care so much more than I do. I'm like, nah, that is also green. Good enough.
But well, let me grab the cape because like I'm pretty impressed with it. Look at that. That's like that's perfect.
Yeah, that is
So
perfect.
I mean, it took 2 days, 2 full days, and frustration and slicing up a hood, but I got there. I got there.
That's awesome.
So I may work on some of the other stuff for her, some trim and different details and stuff. But so I'm going to be kind of all over the place. We'll go ahead and go to Alan next, since he's doing some digital stuff that he's got on the computer there.
This is actually on Saturday. I think I couldn't join you because there was one of the whatever day that you were live, and it was you and Jay, and I was not on, but I was in the comments, and Jay was trying to find a head for something, and he said, "I don't have a Beastman helmet." Because I said you should put a Beastman head on it. So this is, can you see this?
I can.
This is Beastman if he were a helmet.
Okay.
So
well, there you go.
So this is a Beastman helmet that I am sculpting, which I will make a armored Beastman here soon.
That's cool. Awesome. That is very cool. All right, Tanya, we're back to you. Let me try to biggin you. Hold on. There we go. Oh, no. There we go.
Okay. So I am working on, this is going to be the staff for my character for the RPG.
Okay.
I am going to be a wizard, so I am working on this staff. The staff is from Immortal Collections. I'm not sure if Tristan or Carlo actually sculpted it, but whichever one did a fantastic job. So I'm working on this right now to, for that. And then I've got this head. This was a free head that everybody got when they came to the Mythic meetup at MesquiCon this year. And she's gorgeous. It was done by Wolf King Customs Dirk. And so if I get to a point where I need to stop on this, I'll work on this one. So got a couple of things to do.
Very cool. Let's see. Son of GTO says, I'm wanting to get some tips for customizing figures. Well, we will try to see if we can accommodate that. If you have specific questions, make sure you let us know.
Yeah.
William says, is everyone getting their Faden and Thanos? I did. I actually just got my second order in, and then I'll just have to wait on my retailer because I think that's like May 1st or something.
So mine is downstairs in a box. Kevin is seeing his mom and taking care of her puppy tonight. So we are so I'm here and he is doing that tonight while I'm painting. But yes, the box is downstairs, and when Kevin gets home, he'll open it up.
Very cool. What about you, Alan? Did you order the Infinite Legions?
I did not. I did not. I don't do a lot of mythically. I have trolls. All about them trolls.
There you go. Trolls work. Speaking of trolls, if you're interested in some customizing information on trolls, we had a shooting the shelf over on the Just Shelve It channel on Sunday night with Alan and Perry. And we looked at a bunch of the trolls that they've done and got some tips and stuff from them. So that would be a good one if you're wanting to do some troll customizing. So
that guy knows what he's doing.
And that was a great show, by the way.
I had a great time.
Yeah, I learned so much.
Freaks Figure says I'm currently working on monitoring my 3D printer to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do. Well, there you go. You definitely want it to do what it's supposed to do. So, Mythic Dolphin says she got both of the parts of her Infinite Legion order. And then Dokes Dios came in and says, I'm glad you do these shows. Painting is one of the most unnatural things for me, but stealing from others is something that I might start getting behind. Yeah, YouTube University. So hold on one second. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I'm talking.
So Alan, I loved your show on Sunday with Curtis and them talking about your trolls, and the one that you did in a day. I mean, it just looks amazing. I think you did that on Legion's Ladies on Mod Squad one Saturday morning.
Yes. Yeah, I end up getting a lot done then. It's that's a very good time for me to work on stuff.
Yeah.
And as long as I have, because I have like a, production studio at my, I guess for work, I try to keep everything I need on hand. Like I keep stuff like in stock.
Right.
I think it slows a lot of folks down to, oh, I don't have that. I have to go get that.
Right.
Or, have to wait for that to come in. And I just try to keep everything I'm going to use right here at my fingertips.
Very cool.
That is awesome. But yeah, it's always good to see some fantastic work being done. Just the sculpting itself. I mean, freaking A, Alan. It's crazy. Are you using ZBrush?
Right now I'm using Blender, actually.
Blender. Okay.
The free version of
free
ZBrush.
Version, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Free is
yeah, free is a good thing. So you're using Blender to do what you're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
I'm about to turn it all into one thing. So I'm deleting all my extra parts.
I got these hands for this arm, but the joint is too small, so it falls right out. So I think I'm going to fill it up with some green stuff and then drill a small hole so that I can get that to work.
Awesome.
I would just hot glue that.
That's a way to do it as well.
Fill that sucker with hot glue. Get in there.
That would definitely be a faster way for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of about the speed.
Yeah, 5-minute epoxy. Oh my gosh. I would be so nervous trying to work with that.
I could imagine that would stress you out a little bit.
Yeah, that would stress me out a lot.
All you folks who care and really take your time, yeah.
See, I think this would be a good 5-minute epoxy job if I had some, but I still need to buy some.
It's really hard. So like when it kicks, it would be in that you could stick it in there and just swallow it a little while it's still curing. So yeah, that would work. Okay, so I have my head and my neck stumpity stump. I want to remesh it because I made this out of a lot of different things, and internally it's a mess.
Well, I think, therefore I am. I think that I've got to do some sculpting on a couple of these pieces anyway, so it might be a good time to just break out some clay and do some sculpting.
Clay?
Like either green stuff or the epoxy sculpt. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, like the stuff that you have to mix for 5 minutes and then you got like 12 hours or something. The beginner stuff you wouldn't understand. So
12 hours. Goodness. I'd be losing my mind.
I might be exaggerating a bit. Let me see if where do I have it?
So we're doing painting classes at dark hour, like once a month. And a lot of the people that it's like, get a glass of wine and paint a painting along with people.
Mm-hmm.
And we have very talented people who work with me who are instructors, and they do a great job. And I have realized that I could not do that because I would just whip through it and be like, why aren't you guys done? As 20 people just kind of stare at me. Yeah. I'm not set up for that. I think I'm happy with this head.
Well, that's good.
Well, I'm pretty happy with that head. That's a pretty cool head.
Yeah, it's not a bad head.
It's all one piece. I got to rename it again. Then I got to pull out the neck plug. I'm very excited that in 4 days, they're going to drop the Beast Man on Mattel Creations.
Oh, yeah?
It's the movie Origins Beast Man, but it's bigger than most Origins because it's on the Andre the Giant body book. Very exciting.
Good old Andre.
Yes.
So how do you know that they're going to drop it? They've already teased it?
Yes. Normally with Origins, you get like a month or two notice.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like, no, it's nothing like Legions, but like it's not like sometimes there's pre-orders, but not normally, not too much.
Okay. Try to figure out all the things that I need to sculpt.
Look at you being organized.
Yeah, well, when you've got a ton of time to work on it, you may as well just get it all done at once.
Yeah, you're not going to get anything else done because you got to wait.
I don't know. I don't know if I can sculpt a flower. I might try that. We'll see.
You can sculpt a ribbon, sculpt a dirty ribbon, like don't clean the edges, and then roll it up.
Dirty ribbon and don't clean the edges and then roll. Okay.
Yep. I learned how to sculpt ribbon and clay from watching cake decorating videos where they do stuff with fondant, which is like icing, but it tastes like soap.
Well, it's supposed to be one of these like open ones, like the squirting ones that Joker has on his jacket.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
So, yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think I can.
See, in 5-minute epoxy, I would sculpt one leaf at a time, and then I would sculpt the middle to glue them all together because they would all be hard by then. You're going to have a little bit of a hard time because it's going to be all soft the whole time, so you just can't touch anything.
True. And I need to sculpt a turtleneck for Bob. Oh, Bob.
I can't take him seriously because he was in the Newhart show, the Bob Newhart show.
Oh yeah.
And he was one of like 3 homeless people who worked there. I'm Daryl.
Yeah.
I'm Larry.
He was Larry. He was Larry.
He had
the 2 brother Daryls. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl.
Right.
Yeah, I never even put that together. That's the same guy. But you're
same
right.
Guy. That's all I can see.
Okay. Curtis, I really need that angled brush, man.
It is it's almost in production. They're waiting on the box art from somebody.
Oh.
So
are you the somebody?
she's not the somebody, but she knows the somebody.
The somebody is my other half.
Ah.
All right, let's see if I can. So I need to do a turtleneck, bolo tie, belt buckle, and a flower. All right. I probably should make a list of this. Freak says, I thought sculpting wasn't allowed on the painting shows. We've never said that ever. So,
I'm a rebel.
Exactly. Now, I can't speak for what happens on Mod Squad because I'm not in charge of Mod Squad. But on Customizing Studio, we've always said you're creating something, you can come on. So,
and Mod Squad's the same way. If you're creating something, you're welcome. Because that's what it's all about, right? I mean,
there you go. Freak said that he would love to get some heads from Alan. Yeah, Alan does do some really cool stuff.
Eventually, I will storificate myself. Right now, I'm not there, but eventually, I will do that.
Gotcha.
So and if anyone is unfamiliar, right now, what I am doing is I have this is the head, but it's solid. So I need to put a hole in it so that you can put it on a stump. And there are like ways to find out exactly which size, but I just fill it with hot glue anyway, so I don't really care. So I have made this thingamajig, which is it looks a little phallic now that I'm looking at it all by itself. So this goes into the next stump, right? And then we're going to do move it. You can see there, it's flat. I'm going to turn it back on. This guy, we're going to do a Boolean modifier. And it's a Boolean modifier is what I'm doing. Or generate Boolean. The object I want it to pull away from is the cylinder. It's got to think because I don't have the newest computer. And now if I remove the cylinder, did it work? Yes, now it's made a socket in that head. Because everywhere cool. it touched it, it took that away. And almost like it was made of acid. I'm going to apply that so it stays. And I am calling this Armored Beastman head done.
Very cool.
No, I'm not. I got to fix this forehead spike. It's way too long.
Jay says, hey, everyone. Hey, Jay.
Hello, Jay.
Freaks Figure says 3D printing is fun until you spend 9 hours just for stop extruding filament halfway through. Then you have to abort the print to fix it. Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah. I use a resin printer, so it's just all toxic goo. Oops.
Well, there you go. Hayes is asking any tips for drying out a resin print. Bought several prints. You could see that he did put holes in the sculpt to drain them, but later then covered the holes, and now they've started leaking.
Oh my. Yeah, that's boy. You got to drill a lot of little holes, and then I will flush it like with 99% alcohol. But really, what you've got to do is you've got to get UV light in there in order to get that resin cured. That's the real problem, is that's uncured resin. And that part will explode later. Not explode like explodificate, but just a little bit of explode.
Yeah, I've had parts explode. It's not fun, especially when it leaks over other parts. Jay says, wow, Alan's making a Beastman. Who would have guessed? Well, he's actually making a Beastman helmet based on our conversation on Sunday. So,
right.
Yeah.
Because I said you should give it a Beastman head in the comments, and you said it needs a helmet, and I don't have a Beastman helmet. I am sculpting a Beastman helmet. Hence the rivets.
There you go.
Because I think something in armor is cool. Beastman in armor is cooler. See, that's a better forehead spike.
So he's saying he re-drilled the holes out, but it's been several weeks and they still don't feel completely dry. I think maybe flushing it with alcohol.
Flush it with alcohol and kind of shoot UV light in there if you can.
Yeah, you either need like a small UV light, or you could potentially put it out in the sun, but if it doesn't get in those crevices, you're still gonna have problems. So a little mini UV light is probably gonna be your best bet.
You can also pack it with glass beads, like fill the holes up with glass beads, and then you shine your UV light in there, and then the glass beads diffuse and send the UV light around corners and stuff, and then you can shake them out.
Did not know that. These are the kind of things that we learn in the studio.
Yeah.
It's like Indiana Jones when he tried to get the light down in the temple and he needed a mirror to bounce the light around.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
The little glass beads are like that. And then a German breaks in and takes your medallion and burns his hand.
Well, see, that's the part that it's not like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with this. He's done. Export. And then I'll be painting for Freaks, who is the paint show police.
Yeah, that glass beads idea is cool. It really is.
If the part's big enough to get them in there, you just got to get a hole big enough and you fill that sucker up. And then you spend time like you're trying to get treats out of a dog toy, shaking to get the beads out. Or with the UV light, the liquid resin glues some in place and they just live there now.
That's not your home.
Right. I'm going to try to avoid this. I'm going to try to avoid you guys seeing my desktop, because any computer person will cry when they see how many things are on my desktop. You're supposed to keep your desktop clean. You seem like you keep a clean desktop, Curtis.
Somewhat.
I'm not that way.
I've got a folder system, but it could probably still use a little work.
Okay. Oh, it's not too bad today. I must have cleaned up or something.
I'm shocked by the wallpaper.
Are you though?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all. Zero shockiness.
My wife's wallpaper is almost always me, and my wallpaper is almost always Beastman.
Jay asked if it's a 1:1 scale helmet, but I do not believe that is correct.
I mean, I can print it any size I want to. That's how printers work. Oh, this area is embarrassing.
We had Amir Kaspar jumped in and says hello. Hello, Mike.
Mike.
Hello.
Mike, are you officially retired now? Have you done your last time?
Good question.
I know last time I saw you said you had one more to go. I wasn't sure when that was going to be.
All right. I gotta let that green stuff sit for a few minutes.
Sunday is your last shift. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's crazy the way y'all shifts work, days off and stuff. So I wasn't real sure, but excited for you, bud. That's awesome. Although I will say, the female legions are not that bad, and some of them are really damn cool. Putting it out there. Putting it out there. Poor Robo last night. Got an earful.
Yeah. That was an interesting show. It's like Robo was the guest, but he was not doing any of the talking. They were answering all the questions.
They were answering all the questions, yeah.
Robo was just kind of hanging out, just having fun, chilling.
Oh, Mike, you're awesome.
Okay, so I'm going to switch, obviously, because I finished the thing I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be such a nerd for this. In the first episode of Master of the Universe cartoon, Skeletor it starts at Snake Mountain, and Skeletor says, "Beastman, go activate the transport beam." And what that does is that like teleports all the evil warriors back to Skeletor that he wants to have with him. And it's this crazy looking spider thing. And I sculpted it in Blender, and this is it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like a scorpion spider thing. And then it had a very specific table that it was on. And so I'm going to go ahead and paint these because these are for Skeletor's throne room. And this is something that I have wanted since I was a kid, and I was able to sculpt it and print it out.
How many legs on the table?
One leg.
That seems like a missed opportunity for a spider table.
Well, there's a spider on top of it. So, and now that I look at this, it does have a flared base, but this is what it looked like.
Oh, that looks like something else.
This is the table.
Okay.
Okay, so you can't see the table, but okay, I have to switch cameras so you can see my reference. If you look here, this is from the episode, so I could sculpt.
Very cool.
That's him.
That's awesome.
Now I'll change the cameras back. He is not a dragon, but he is purple, so Jay will be happy.
It's true.
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea to spray paint like right next to your computer setup. I'm just telling you.
I mean, it's probably not a good idea to dump contrast in your computer either, but that doesn't stop Tanya.
Listen,
Wow.
It was ink, and it was silver, and it matched.
Oh, well, then it's totally fine if it matched. I didn't realize that. That's an important detail that I did not know.
Oh, talk about... And it's not like I've got a $300 computer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my computer is a MacBook Pro, so I'm just gonna say that was a very, very stressful day.
Mac people pay a lot more to get less buttons on their mouse.
Yes.
My wife is a Mac person. I'm a PC person.
Yeah. I'm like, that was a frustrating day. I was losing my mind.
You were definitely scrambling.
Although, Curtis last week when Kevin put up the oopsie, now that was funny.
I never have been so like just I thought it was absolutely hilarious, but at the same time I was cursing at him. So
I almost peed in my pants. I was laughing so hard.
I
That
was
was
not
awesome.
expecting that at all. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Kevin was like, "Am I going to be in the background this time?" I'm like, "No, that Curtis has the stream this week." He's like, "You can't do that. Next time I got to have the stream so I can put stuff in the background." I'm like, "All right." Well,
Yeah, next time we do one, you can set up the link and I'll do the
yeah.
that actually be helpful because then I wouldn't
Yeah.
have to pull everything up.
Right. And then Kevin can just be in the background
Yeah, he can throw out his little oopsies and
doing his little thing. But man, that was funny. I laughed. I mean, I literally almost peed my pants. It was hilarious.
It was pretty funny.
Curtis was so frustrated. And Kevin put that up there, and I really did lose it. I really lost it. That was awesome.
Let's see. Michael says Beastman is awesome, but Merman is the best.
Can you block him?
Rowdy Rouse pops in, says howdy y'all. Howdy.
Just delete.
TD3 Trooper jumps in and says, "What's up, my dudes? What's up?"
Hang on, you can't just keep going. I need a chance at a rebuttal here.
Go ahead.
So, you know how the popular theory is that people evolved from fish, like we were in the ocean, and then we got out, and Merman is still a fish. Beastman is evolved. He's a higher life form.
Although, aren't you one of those people that's a mini comic fan?
Yeah.
I don't remember any mini comics where Beastman is standing over He-Man holding his harness.
Then you're wrong because there is. And one of the very first ones, Beastman gets him. And also, that's always because Beastman is too busy holding Teela. If you talk about who has held Teela more in any Motu, Beastman has held her and carried her around more than He-Man has.
And is that a win?
Well, he has to give her back, but still.
All right. Jay asked what I was painting. This is a staff from Immortal Collections that I got from Carlo at Legion's Con last year. This is going to be the staff for my RPG character. So, yeah. So that's what I'm painting now. It's, I don't know if it's Carlo or Tristan that designed it, but I know it was heavily influenced by Jenny. So, yeah.
Is that a dragon on the end of it?
It is.
Okay, because you're painting it black and white. Are you painting it black and white?
No, the black, I am going to use a color shift paint, and the color shift paint I am going to use is Turbo Dork, and it said to do a
gloss black under it.
Gloss black under it.
Yeah.
So the parts that I'm going to do that for, I went ahead and painted the gloss black. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of it. Because I'm probably going to do Turbo Dork here as well. I just got to figure out the color.
The way that my brain works, I saw that, and it was black and white. I'm like, maybe it's a because the screen is very small, and I've got it on a different screen. It's not the one right in front of me, and I thought maybe that's a magpie, and that's why it's black and white.
No,
And then I thought, if you're going to put a bird on your staff to terrify people, it should be a Canada goose.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna have to give you that one.
People don't like geese.
And Kevin, it was my 18th birthday, honey. 18th birthday. Kevin carried me on his shoulder on my 18th birthday at my party and walked around with me to every person that was there and said, everybody gets a shot at spanking me.
Wow.
My 18th birthday.
That's maybe a peek into your lifestyle that we didn't
already have
or need. Yeah.
So my birthday is after school was over, and my party, oh no, it was my 16th birthday. Because it was before we were dating. So it was my 16th birthday. But my birthday is after school is over and everybody's on vacation for my birthday. Mm-hmm. So on the last day of school, my parents held a big barbecue. The entire school basically was invited over to my house, and we cooked, I don't know, 150 hamburgers on the grill and hot dogs on the grill, and everybody ate and everybody had a good time. But my whole senior class and probably some of the junior class too was invited to my house to celebrate my 16th birthday.
Did you say you were not dating at the time?
No, we started dating. We started dating right after that.
Is that what sold you on it?
I don't know. I was already in love with him at that point.
The group public spanking, that's what sealed the deal.
Yeah.
So it must have been a year later because we started dating in May right before my 17th birthday. So yeah, it must have been almost a year later after that when we actually started dating.
And I kind of hate to tell you this, but I think if someone picks you up and carries you around a party, you're dating.
Yeah, no, we weren't, because he was, and I cried that day because he was going to see another girl. He left my party to go hang out with another girl. He had a date.
Wow. Kevin. Not cool, bro.
It's good to know that he, checked out his options just to make sure.
Yeah, he had another date that day. So yeah. That was. Kevin, thanks for bringing back all the good memories, honey.
She's still mad.
All right, I've got to go clean this brush real quick before it gets all yucky, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Do you think she's going to attack Kevin right now?
I am not going to attack Kevin right now.
What's that C word she mentioned in regards to brushes?
Cleaning.
Clean. Kevin said, yeah, it's only been almost 40 years and she never let it go. Well, that.
Yeah, Alan understands a lot of customizing concepts. Cleaning is not one that's on the top of his list.
In reference to brushes, for sure.
Yeah.
So I picked up the wrong color to make the color that I need, and I knew it was the wrong color, and I just did it anyway. So now I'm figuring out what can I mix with this to get it to this gray color. And I appreciate you not saying gray right off the bat.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
I have a lot of trolls in my way.
We don't talk about our chat that way. Omar popped in. Says, "What is up, you talented customizers?" I'm here too.
I was about to say the same thing.
Then Blake popped in. Says, "What's up, my favorite peeps?" What's up, Blake?
Hello, Blake. So yesterday and today, I got to drive a skid steer around. We're doing some stuff at the house. And we needed to level a chunk of where there was an old fire pit here, so I had to take that apart and just move a bunch of big stuff around. I got to knock down some dead trees. It was a great time.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. When I get my farm property in order to do the big hayride haunted house, I will probably get a bobcat.
Like the animal?
No, like the machinery that is like a skid steer but with wheels.
Oh, that's not quite as cool as the animal, but it's still cool.
It's pretty cool, Curtis. You'd be surprised.
I mean, if I walked up and saw a piece of equipment, I'd be like, that's pretty cool. But if I walked up and saw an actual bobcat, I'd be like, that's awesome. So
I intend on customizing my bobcat
to make it look like a real bobcat.
You can get them wrapped. You can get them. Yeah, you can paint them.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Is Kevin all right? Do we need to?
Yes, Kevin is fine. I
Okay.
didn't even see Kevin. I went and cleaned off my brushes. See? Clean brushes.
Gotcha.
You know, they make more brushes.
So
you could get new ones.
Unfortunately, this set here is going to be like a hard thing to come by in the next little bit because, you know, he's getting new ones. And then this set here, it just costs too much. I don't want to do that.
When I first moved out on my own from Maryland to Florida, I did the math. And the math says it's cheaper to buy new socks than it is to wash your socks. So that's what I did until I got married.
Now that's crazy.
A 30 pack of socks was like $9. Yeah. Spent more than that on laundry detergent.
Kevin said, I'm sure Curtis can set you up with auto delivery.
Yeah. Well, we did as we were talking about his help with the box art. I told him that you guys get free brush sets, and he said that you're gonna make me regret that. So
yes, because I love my brushes. Okay.
I mean, I feel good about giving the McCoys a lifetime supply of brushes, a lot more than if it was like, say, Alan. Because a lifetime supply from the McCoys might be like, one set every year or two. A lifetime for Alan might be a lot more than that.
It would be. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Okay. Use over a purple base coat. Okay, purple base coat for that one. Black base coat. Is it black for that? Okay.
So I printed the monkey hands I sculpted, but they're a little too small. I definitely need to print bigger ones. For the troll. I'll find a use for these, but
I mean, they do look big, but when you talk about a troll, yeah, they'd have to be kind of massive.
This being a troll hand.
Yeah.
They're close, but they're not quite there.
I use my Art by Akerman brushes sparingly because I don't want to ruin my only set. Well, the good news is, freaks, he's coming out with a new one. And it's got an angled brush, and you're not going to want to miss that one.
Yeah.
That's why I got 3 sets.
Yeah. And I'm really not sure how many sets we ended up with, but I know that I'm on my second set right now. So, just FYI.
Well, I have only gone through one more set than you have.
But I can't wait for the new ones. All right, I'm going to use my paint shaker. I am going to put you guys on mute, but I can hear you talking.
All right.
Paint shaker just reminded me of the song Rump Shaker. Remember that song?
Yeah, it's very similar.
Well, they have the word shaker in it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what other sculpting tools I have, because I don't know this one. That one.
So what are you sculpting now?
Right now I'm sculpting a turtleneck.
Okay.
So
out of something akin to green stuff?
Yes. Well, it is green stuff, yeah.
Is it name brand green stuff?
Yeah.
You're spending the big bucks.
Well, I've gotten one thing of green stuff that's lasted me for a while, so I don't sculpt near as much as you do.
Yeah, I do a lot of that. Okay, this is a good color that I'm working with here. That'll work. This is definitely more blurple than it is blue. I have to add a little more blue. Luckily, I have a lot of blue options because Beastman has blue on his outfit.
That's true. No, I'm not doing a Steve Jobs tribute. I'm doing Bob from the '89 Batman movie. Or Larry from the Bob Newhart Show. Depending on how you want to look at it.
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl.
Yep.
This is a good color.
The funny thing is that when Alan makes a joke, I hear it here, and then about 5 seconds later, I hear it downstairs on Darla's computer.
Yeah.
Don't you hear everything downstairs on Darla's computer?
Oh my god.
No, not much. I like, for some reason your voice resonates. I think it's how deep it is.
Okay. Purple.
Purple. Got a lot of purple going on today.
I've moved into blue.
Oh, you're off the purple?
Yeah, I moved from purple to honest blue.
Have I not used this purple before? I have not used this purple before. Okay.
I sure did mix up a lot of that to only use that much of it. I hate it when it takes you longer to mix the color than it does to apply it.
Yes.
Like if it were a hood.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I wasn't thinking that at first, but then I thought it.
I was like, man, is this guy taking a shot?
Indirectly.
Oh, all right.
Too much, too much.
Out of all the clothing items that people can wear, I think turtleneck is definitely in my top hated. So,
I I have a 21.5-inch neck,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't make turtlenecks for people like me.
Mm.
They're very tight, and I do not enjoy them.
Because they would strangle you?
Yes. Yeah, and I am, it turns out, not into choking.
Jesse Marshall is here. Hey, Jesse. Hope you and Stacy are doing well.
What's up, Jesse? Actually, just got done cutting a short of Blake talking about Jesse Marshall because he got a package from him on our mail call.
Are you pulling out all of the shorts by hand?
Ish. A lot of times I have to do some like editing to it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Especially when we're talking Mythic Legions because they can't seem to get any of the captions right on any of the names.
Oh, I bet not.
It's pretty bad. And for some reason, every time that anybody says art by Akerman, they got to throw a C in there. And I'm like, you can't you learn? Like, isn't there any like machine learning here or something that would like after so many times that I fix it, you go, oh, maybe we don't put the C in this one. I wish they had like a memory glossary or something. I don't know.
You want the AI.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's supposed to use AI.
I want AI to do my taxes, and I want AI in my spreadsheets. There are places for it, and there are places not for it.
I use it at work for like recapping meetings that I have. It's really good for that.
Do you have a device, or what do you use in that regard?
Like I'll do a Teams call and lead a meeting like I had one today, and then I'll just record the meeting. And then afterwards, there's a program in Microsoft called Copilot, and I will just tell Copilot, write me a recap for this meeting. I'll like print or pull up the transcript because when it records it, it also does a transcript. I'll say, write me a recap for this meeting. And then if the recap's too long, then I'll say, make it more concise. And it'll make it more concise. And then I go, that's awesome. And then I send it out to everybody. Here's the recap of the meeting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Saved me like many, many hours of work. So.
Yep, that is a good use. I'm getting all into this Scorpion's bits. Whose bird is that?
That's definitely Tanya's.
Okay. Because at first I thought it was outside because I live in the woods. Like I live in a cabin in the woods, and I thought it was outside my window. And then I'm like, I'm hearing it through my speakers, which is weird.
Yeah, we used to hear it on Saturday mornings all the time, but it's been a little quiet lately.
Yeah, they haven't come to join us on Saturday mornings as much, but yeah, we have some birds that join us every once in a while we're painting.
They don't like it when the squirrels steal their food.
No, they do not. I don't like it when the squirrels steal their food.
My wife has separate squirrel food.
Did she end up getting the bees?
They're coming. That's one of the reasons why we had the backhoe thing or the bobcat, because you have to get ready for them.
Oh, what do you have to do?
Well, we needed more sun, so I had to clear out an area because we have so many trees on our property. It's very shady,
Mm-hmm.
and we needed to open up so that the hive gets sunlight.
Hmm.
Blake said separate squirrel food? That's nuts.
Well, it probably is. Yeah.
It is. It's nuts. Yeah,
Oh,
he's right.
that's funny.
Well, I gotta say, I think that's a pretty good freaking turtleneck. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with that.
Oh, that's
And
good.
yeah, it's not bad. So
Yep.
Looks
I don't know why
good.
I don't know why they put him in a turtleneck.
I don't know. Maybe he's got a neck tattoo or something.
Good old Bob the Goon.
Yeah, and then Lawrence has a bolo tie, so I need to work on that now.
Okay. Jay said that
Mm-hmm.
this sentence sent before he finished editing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "Gotta go, friends. I took Alan's advice and got a new airbrush from Have a Good Night," which, from my own talk to text with others, he got
Mm-hmm.
an airbrush from Harbor Freight.
Gotcha.
Have a Good Night is Harbor Freight.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
that's experience talking right there.
Oh yeah, I talk about Harbor Freight a lot. You can buy everything there except something that has to spin really fast.
Well, you can, but you just might die.
Yeah, take your life into your own hands. So, can you see my purple dude? I
Yeah.
have one more pass to do on
I'm trying
him.
to. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I have my white highlight pass to do. Well, it's got a little purple in it, but still. Yeah.
Very cool.
What color's your dragon going to end up?
So the dragon itself and wings are going to be Ice to Never, which is a kind of a blue to purple.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do the Purple Eater for the, like, I don't know why it's got sculpted hair, but it looks like sculpted hair on it. So I'm going to do that purple, just a bright purple. And then I am going to use the Dream On, which is purple to pink, in the as the ball that he's holding on to. And then looks like this part down here is smoke, so I'm going to do it like a gray smoke, and then I'm going to do the rest of it wooden because it looks like it's wooden. So yeah, I think it's going to be
Very
cool.
Cool.
Dream On is your favorite paint on the planet. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think that's going to be like the magic ball there. I think that's what I'm going to do. At this point, that's the plan.
Jay, was I right that you said you were getting an airbrush from Harbor Freight? Because Jay did say he was leaving and then continued to comment, which I'm not mad about, but still.
Yeah,
He said,
Jake.
I got one.
And Jake, get the hell out of here. That's what Alan said. I'm just repeating what Alan said.
Right.
Oh, he said, are you using... Yes, I'm going to use the purple for this part here that I'm painting purple. The purple eater for this part here that I'm painting purple.
The purple that you're painting purple?
Because it said it needed a purple undercoat. I'm just doing what the thingy tells me to do.
Very cool.
Oh, Hayes said he's getting Lockheed vibes. Okay.
That's going to speak to Jay because that's his favorite.
Yeah, I have a hard time with people who they only like one thing and they just pound it home over and over and over again. Like Jay and his Lockheed. Yeah.
Yeah. We might need to have a talk, Alan.
Beastman is cool. That's what I'm saying. All right. My bug needs some black eyes. I need enhanced eyes to paint black eyes on this bug. Time for headgear.
Jay said he's done 3 dragons tributes, mixing those 2 colors. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of Turbo Dork paint, so I'm just using what I have. But yeah, I love the colors. I did the one figure that got sold using the Ice to Never, and it's probably my favorite.
Come on now.
I put my tiny brushes somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
so I would keep them separate, and it has worked so well. Don't know where they are.
You hid them from yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Hate when that happens. Yeah, Jay, I'm not sold on on this one for the ball. I've also got Ice to Never that I used on another figure that I might end up using on it instead. So that's the reason why I haven't painted it black yet. I keep thinking I might like it the other color to bring in some lighter color doing it. I don't know. So I thought I would just do this first and then see what I think.
I just spent 2 minutes talking, and I was
Yeah.
muted. So
I hate when that happens.
My gorilla troll head came out that I sculpted.
Oh wow!
Very cool.
So this will go on a troll. I need to dry brush his teeth, and then I'm calling him done.
As the guy that spent 4 hours working on a hood that he then cut up into pieces this weekend, I don't feel too terrible that you spent 2 minutes talking to nobody.
Well,
those are rookie numbers, Alan.
Yeah, that's true.
Kevin said, "Oopsie."
We definitely got to get him controls next time.
Yes, we do.
Because I'm sure I'm also missing a bunch of comments too. Jay says, I dry brush People Eater over Dream On, and usually so it's totally different thing. Ice to Never would also look great.
Okay. Well, you have been doing it a lot longer than I have as far as using the Turbo Dorks. But I'm just going over what it said on. So, for those of you that do not know, Turbo Dork has, the colors that blend in or whatever, but on the side, it gives you like shake well, use over a purple base coat for the most vibrant results. Apply multiple thin coats with an airbrush or a hand brush. So this one says must be used over black base coat to see the shift effect. This one says must be used over black base coat to see the shift effect. So I know that Jay has experimented with a lot of different options for those. I'm just going over what it says to do on the packaging. But Jay uses it enough that he's probably put it over several different colors and stuff. It made it look fantastic, obviously. Sean S. Icknabob said
Easy for
Heidi
me to
Ho.
say.
Heidi Ho. And then Recon said, Curtis, how many spots do you have left to fill?
30, I believe. I've had a lot of people tell me that they're waiting until Friday, so we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll pull it with what I have, and they're just going to be some prizes that don't get claimed. So.
And this is a fundraiser for brushes.
Yeah, that's what the money's going towards, is the production on the brushes.
That's cool.
Because the material cost almost doubled from last year to this year. So,
Ooh.
well, material costs went up, but also I added 4 brushes. So there's
Right.
a cost increase to both. Plus, since I increased the amount of brushes, it also increases the box size, which means that the price of the box goes up. So there's a lot of extra costs associated with this one that wasn't there on the previous one. So
Yeah.
but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. I just figured while I've got some extra figures that are just sitting here waiting to be customized that I'm probably never going to get to, may as well try to unload a few of those and add a few things to some people's collections.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic.
And I tell you what, if I got like a Bodvar for $60 or a Gideon version 1 for $60, I'd be over the moon. So
yes, I entered. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
you did.
I'll have to ask you the rarity of things of whatever I win, because I would hate to take something very
And
important.
turn it into a Beastman immediately.
Right. Yeah. I wouldn't want to watch y'all cringe with that. So.
All right. What do we got left? I gotta do a buckle for these pants. Okay. Blake says he's in and hoping to get a Bodvar Gideon or something not run of the mill. So
I'm a simple creature.
I mean, there's not anything in there that I would be upset about getting. And if there is, if somebody reached out to me and is like, "Oh man, I really like," I had somebody say, "I wish it was all mythics and there weren't cosmic and figure in there." It's like, well, if you get something mythic or cosmic or figure, just let me know and I'll switch it out for something else. Like, I don't really care. So,
I mean, the way that they use parts, like, I mean, there's no reason why it couldn't be for either. And there's some things,
yeah, some things are a little bit more specific, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But not everybody's a customizer either, so
yeah.
they just want the figure.
Sean
It is.
asked if anybody's picking up anything from the in stock sale.
I was really hoping for, and my wishes came true, that there is going to be a Toth all in. So that's what I'm going for, is to get the pin and the mug. But as of right now, that's probably the only thing I'm going to be picking up.
Yeah, Kevin and I really haven't talked about what we might be getting. We didn't really get to do the Armory experience this year, so I don't know if he's going to want the Armory all in or not. So we'll have to. I haven't talked to him about it, so I'm not sure what the plan is for that at this point.
Oh. I think it's time to try a flower.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes. Turtleneck done, bolo tie done, wrist are done. Time to work on a flower. All right.
So I've moved on to my third project.
Uh-huh.
And this is the new Scareglow from the Chronicles line.
Oh, you're already customizing it, huh?
Well, I got it because I hadn't seen it in stores.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of realized I don't really want it.
Mm.
So I'm painting all of the non-glow-in-the-dark bones glow-in-the-dark.
Mm.
So that, and then I'm going to mail it to Oz.
Oh, very cool.
That's cool.
So I get the fun of customizing it, but I don't have to own it.
Nice.
How goes your flowering?
Right now I'm just flattening out this green stuff. So, too early to tell. And I should probably have the figure that I'm going to use it on, but it's downstairs and I'm up here, so.
You've got like 6 days before that dries, so you have time.
That might be a slight exaggeration. So.
If you mix it wrong enough.
I've got Emil turned me onto this stuff here, this Green Stuff World Sculptor Vaseline, which is really nice. So your hands and tools don't get stuck to the stuff you're working on.
Is it just rebranded Vaseline?
I think it's a little bit different. It says ingredients: Vaseline, white mineral oil. What does that say? Microcrystalline wax, beeswax, something I can't pronounce. Some acid, glycerides, preservatives, oil soluble, organic blue. So I don't know. It's got a bunch of stuff in it, but it works really well at keeping your tools from getting stuck to your stuff. So
I might pick some of that up. I just dip mine in water.
I think Kevin may have picked some of that up for us as well.
yeah, Emil was talking about it in the old customizing studio that we had, the one on Messenger at one point, and I was like, I'll try it, and I tried it, and it works really good. So.
Okay, so after the first coat, there's not coated and there's coated.
Oh, nice.
And coated. Yeah.
I like that blue, the metallic blue.
Yeah. Okay. Looking good.
William says his local Walmart has at least a dozen of those scare glows.
Oh
I've
yeah,
not
they're
seen
all
one
over.
in person yet, but I haven't been to a Walmart or Target in a while though. So
Most Walmarts have them. Like some Walmarts have given up on Motu, and they don't have them, but otherwise they do.
gotcha.
Recon Rage Blake said that he's having fun with Faden and Phanos. I was going to say, my husband's probably downstairs opening our box. Or already got it open.
And which ones are they?
They're the new Infinite Legion ones, the ones that are based on the Glyos.
Gotcha. Okay.
And this is the, got it right here. This is the Thanos one. He's got the head that looks like a brain.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people play with those. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, they're neat.
I'm painting over bones, so this is pretty detailed, so I'm pretty quiet.
It's all right. We'll forgive you.
Aww. I was painting the Turbo Dork and then got around here. There's a lot of crooks and crannies in this sucker, and I missed some and have to go back and paint the black and mow it dry. Oh, okay. So I'm going to go over to the other wing and work there.
Now, Scareglow's head already glows, but it's going to be a different kind of glow than this paint. So I'm just going to dry brush his head too.
All right. That works.
That way it'll all match up. Yeah, I think I wanted to buy him. And normally I buy toys that I want to have. But I bought him because I wanted to buy him. And that's bad.
What do you, I don't understand the difference of what you just said.
I enjoyed purchasing him. I do not enjoy.
You didn't want to own him?
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is a terrible recipe, but also it's an outlier. Yes, it's Motu. I don't collect all Motu. He doesn't. He's the wrong shape, kind of, for Origins, so he doesn't work there with my Origins bad guys. But I can Beastman. I got a Beastman shell, but I don't have a Scareglow shell. I'm gonna go turn off my lights so I can see how much he glows. I know it'll take a couple passes, but right now,
a little glow evaluation.
Yeah, first coat's done.
Cool.
William said, "That's looking really cool, Tanya. Aren't you excited?" Yes, I am. I like it when a plan comes together. I've been thinking about this staff since Legion's Con and how I wanted to do it. And then I started thinking about my character for the RPG and what I wanted it to be. And everybody was trying to warn me off being a wizard. But I just think that's what I got to do.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
So, but eventually, I am going to be a very strong wizard.
Oh yeah. Wizards are cool. They just die a lot at first.
Well, I guess I need to look forward to dying a lot at first.
That works.
Oh, that's funny. Curtis is over there cutting off hands and making necklaces.
It's true. I would say though, if somebody's trying to learn how to play, listening to anything I do is probably not the best idea.
So, Curtis, how do you think yours, like a Legion's Quest, how do you think that is going to change with the addition of the book and all of the information there?
That campaign probably won't change at all because I don't know that we'll adopt that. We'll just kind of keep going with what we're doing.
Okay.
But we had another campaign that we had started when we were doing the test run. And that will morph for sure because now we've got like the real, or we're working on getting the real rules and faction breakdowns and all that kind of stuff. So that one will change quite a bit. So yeah, we'll have to see. But I actually, as much as I like my character on Legion's Quest, I like my character from the playtesting even more.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So
Do you think that the Legion's quest, you guys will do less of the Legion's quest and more of the Mythic Legion role playing game?
I would guess that we're going to split our time somehow. I just don't know what. I'm not sure what that's going to look like yet because, right now, even getting together once every couple weeks is not the easiest thing in the world.
Right.
So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah. Well, I have enjoyed watching you guys play a Legion's Quest.
It's definitely fun. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
And it's taught me a lot. I mean, that I didn't know before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's
From that aspect, it's been amazing for me because I don't know anything,
yeah, there's definitely more seasoned shows out there doing D&D. But if you want to see like a bunch of idiots learning how to play so that you can also learn how to play, then I think it's a pretty good show for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love that aspect of it that I get to learn how to play from people who are also learning how to play.
Right.
See, I'm in a different boat. I haven't played D&D since second edition, like regularly, and I'm playing and I'm DMing,
Oh
and my
wow.
players are like they're helping me with the rules as we go because I'm a second edition guy. I want them to roll FACO and such, but that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, but that's I don't know. Like I haven't been playing D&D super long, so take this with a grain of salt, but like the game system itself and like how like the mechanics work and all that, like that's just a very small part of it. Most of it is the interaction and the role play part and the like thinking on the fly, and you're really good at that. So
I do enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy the game. I do have a desire to do a game where I'm not held to hitting certain beats at certain times.
hmm. That's not the tool I wanted, but that's the tool that I'm going to use.
Yeah, the next episode of Ours that comes out,
Mm-hmm.
probably I think easily the best one because I was
Okay,
able to
cool.
watch the first two episodes were shot at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't able to learn from one to the other.
See, I
But I
thought you said that, but then I watched them and you guys were wearing different clothes. Did you guys do an outfit change in the middle?
Yep.
That's funny. Because I thought you said that you had guys that filmed it together, and then I'm watching it. I'm like, nah, they're wearing different clothes.
It's a lie.
That's funny.
I'm painting in the dark. Interesting.
Let us know how that goes for you.
I don't want to get back up and turn my lights on. So I got a headlamp. I have my headlamp on and I can check my UV here at any time.
Oh shoot. Well, that was more of that than I wanted to come out.
Breaking out the heavy cuss words.
The old shoot.
Yeah. Any more upset, we'd get a fiddlesticks.
Oopsie, Kevin.
Oopsie.
Yeah, we need to let him have the controls in the background for sure.
Sometimes from Tanya, we'll get a darn it. And that's like, she's really, shit's hit the fan at that point.
I say a small array of cuss words. It is very, very rare that I drop an F-bomb.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do, all of my staff are like, oh. They will casually say it every other sentence, but
It's like that here whenever Darla says something, because Darla like never curses. So whenever she does, like me and the kids will like either be shocked or we'll just start dying laughing because it just sounds so funny coming from her.
I get it.
Kevin said when it's bad, I go, Kevin!
See, all I can think of then is like Home Alone. Like you left Kevin alone. Okay, we're on coat 2. This is what I'm going to call the I don't really care coat because I'm just slapping it on. And then I'll have to go back and put black all the places where this glow in the dark is not supposed to be. Because this is like painting with Jello that hasn't bloomed yet. It's a little sticky and a little slidey, but not enough similar properties to predict exactly what it's going to do. It's not the best. That's why they say 1 to 5 coats. They don't know either.
Yeah, I'm kind of like this with this flower that I'm working on. It's like I think I'm gonna have to wait till it starts to dry, which is gonna take a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Before I'll know whether this actually came out right or not. So
Green stuff cures in 9 business days. Okay, I will say second coat makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me do this. Wait, where'd you go?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used a high dollar glow paint that we use at work. So good stuff. This is meant to paint stencils of like fire exit stuff that'll glow for like 8 to 10 hours. This now has to dry. Let me know if my heat gun annoys you.
Don't even hear it.
Well, I haven't turned it on yet.
Oh.
Now it's on.
Still don't hear it.
Okay, that's really weird because either the light inside the heat gun is making him glow as I go over him, or the heat is making it glow. Cool. What I don't want to do is paint his stupid tiny fingers.
Stupid tiny fingers.
I'm just going to slather it on, and then I'll use a marker to go in between the bones. going to want to seal this, but I will need to find a sealer that doesn't block UV. Because UV is bad for everything.
I know a sealer that does block UV, but not one that doesn't.
Yeah, that would seem to go against everything you've ever been taught.
Well, see, UV helps your glow. So if I block the UV getting to the glow in the dark, it shouldn't glow as well, right?
Yep, that is true.
Sense.
These are stupid tiny fingers.
Well, so far so good. I'm liking it.
Hooray.
It's too early for me to tell on mine.
Drunk Gizmo Customs just popped in.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Alex. How are you? Howdy, Tanya, Curtis, and Alan.
Hello. Why, yes, I am painting in the dark.
That's how the cool kids do it.
So, whenever you're in the dark and you're looking around with a flashlight, do you pretend that you broke in?
No, but I will now.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. It makes life way more fun.
But if you want to see something fun and you're in the dark and you have a flashlight, put the flashlight up to your nose and point it out at your wherever you are, and all the green emeralds that you see are spider's eyes.
What?
Huh?
Oh, I got it. You're putting the light up, you're aligning it with your eye so you can see eye shine from spiders.
Yep.
Not you're putting the light up your nose.
No, you put it in front, like, yeah.
You don't know it, but that's what you said.
Okay, yeah. But you put it like on your your nose. If you put it up like your nose between your eyes and you look down the light,
yeah,
then you look out and you can see all the emeralds that you see are spider's eyes.
That sounds so beautiful.
And
sounds something.
If you go out in the woods, well, we used to call that spider sniffing because you put the light up to your nose.
What a wonderful childhood you had.
I did.
Spanking and Spiders. Be the name of her biography.
Yeah.
That's a band name.
Could be.
Yeah.
There's a Australian saying, which I love, but I don't say very often. And it means that you are, if someone asks you, like if the lawn guy showed up, you said, hey, you want to mow the lawn? Because he was already going to do that. He would say to you, I didn't come here to F spiders.
Like
that's,
that.
Oh yeah.
It's like wonderful. That's the alternative if you weren't there to mow the lawn.
Exactly. Yes. Then you'd be there to F spiders. That's all you're there for.
So, the year I turned 18 and then again the year I turned 21, I worked at a Girl Scout camp as a camp counselor, and we taught the girls to go spider sniffing.
So I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
when you were at Girl Scout camp, did Kevin go see other girls?
He did not.
Like at your party? Okay.
He did not. I was I met up with him every Saturday night. So we had Saturday night off, but we had to be back at lunchtime on Sunday for the next group of girls.
That's a very weird camp.
I'm gonna call this my flower. We'll see when it dries. But yeah, I'm gonna call that my flower.
It's very tiny. I don't have my old man glasses on.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's gonna be hard to tell until it like dries and I can paint it and stuff anyway. But
well, because of where you're putting it and the colors you're going to paint it, people will know it's a flower.
That's true.
Right now, you're missing valuable context clues.
This is true.
No one would know that's an ear unless you stick it on the side of someone's face.
Alex, new fear unlocked. Thanks, Tanya. Well, you don't have to get close to them. At least you know where they are.
I'd rather just pretend they don't exist.
And in the woods, like it's an array. Like you see lots and lots and lots of emeralds in the woods.
Now, when I worked at Gatorland, we would do eye shine that same way. Really cool stuff.
Gatorland.
In Orlando, Florida, still open. Still doing awesome stuff. I worked there in the 90s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Terrence said he's driving home. Hello, Terrence.
Hello, Terrence.
Welcome. Be careful driving.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get nervous because we were talking about spider sniffing.
Well, Tanya was. The rest of us were just trying to pretend it was normal. Okay. Now I've got extra green stuff with about, 6 more hours that I can work with it if I need to make something else.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of anything else I need to make though.
Make one of your characters a rock to hold. You could make a stick.
Omar Munez. Oh, Omar. Out in the mail today. Got it out. Sorry it's a little late. Had some things going on. Doctor's appointments and stuff. I didn't get it out. But anyway, we got your stuff out today. Omar said, it was Omar that I sent that to, wasn't it? I think, did you win, Omar, on my show? I thought it was. Anyway, Omar said Gatorland is one of his best customers, and he was just there today. They have Nile Crocodile, who is now 18 feet and 1,600 pounds, named Lyle. They have a Nile Crocodile named Lyle.
Omar, what do you do that Gatorland is one of your customers? They're still one of my customers.
Cooks gators.
See, Gatorland used to be a gator farm back when I worked there. They're no longer an alligator farm. So they don't. Every day for lunch, I would have gator nuggets and gator ribs.
That sounds quite gross.
It tastes like chicken marinated in swamp water.
You just sold me on it.
Yeah. If you wish chicken was a little more fishy than it is, then this is for you.
We used to get gator on a pizza.
Okay. Doesn't sound very good. I'll be honest. I don't. Nothing about that made me go, no.
Well, ostrich on a pizza is amazing.
Okay, I don't like ostrich. I tried ostrich. I was not a fan. I was very excited to try it, and it that tasted like chicken that was marinated in socks.
No, it's a red meat. Then you didn't try ostrich if you didn't have it as a red meat. It's
I
like it's like having ground beef, but
They
it is
said it was ostrich.
yeah, it's ostrich, but it acts like a ground beef. Although you have to add fat to it because it's so lean, but it's like a ground beef. Ostrich is not like a chicken; it is like ground beef. So if you had anything other than what looks like and acts like ground beef, you didn't have
Well,
ostrich.
I ate it in a burger.
Yeah, ostrich
I was
burger. Yeah.
I was not a fan of the burger.
Hmm. They must not. They may not have added enough fat to it.
Now, I also was a lot younger then, and I might not have had it. Like I try olives like once a year to see if I like them yet.
Yeah.
So far, 49 years in a row, the answer is no.
Yeah, I think olives are terrible.
I'll just eat salt. It tastes like a chunk of salt. I'll
It
just
doesn't
eat the salt.
taste like salt to me. It tastes like nastiness. Like even just if an olive has touched something, like the oil from it, oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, you can taste it.
Yeah. Like people, there's a lot of things you can say, well, you just have it on the pizza, you just pick it off, but you can't pick olives off. Like you'll still
No,
taste the olives.
they permeate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't particularly like olives, but I don't mind olives that much either. And Kevin said which olives, because there are a lot of different types of olives.
That is a lie. They're all the same with different marketing.
No, they're not. Guatemala olives are the best olives. Although Kevin found one that was really small, but really
I've had green, I've had black. I don't know what brand or anything like that, but I did not like either.
And then sensibly, you stop trying them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't try to put myself through it once a year like you.
Well, what if my taste buds change and no one told me?
Okay, here's kind of a weird story, a weird Curtis story. Went through my whole life never liking jalapenos, right? Like I had tried them, didn't like them. Not that they were too hot, they're just gross. Didn't like them. Then I went through like a 2-year period where I could not get enough of them. Had them on like as much things as I could have it. And then I got sick of them and couldn't have them again. And now they're disgusting to me again. So they have been disgusting for all of about 2 years of my life to me.
As a youngster, I hated ranch dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't like it. And then at a Mexican restaurant, a friend of mine ordered ranch dressing with his tortilla chips.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried that. And for some reason, that flavor combo made ranch dressing make sense to my palate.
Mm-hmm.
And now I kind of like ranch dressing.
Interesting.
So for 40 years, I had chocolate just about every day of my life.
Oh, I know where this story's going.
And then year 40, I got a migraine that wouldn't go away for about 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
And found out that it was from chocolate. And now I can't have chocolate anymore.
That's messed up.
Yes, it is. Every day for about 40 years, I had chocolate.
Is the chemical in chocolate the problem, or it's
the cocoa?
Okay.
Because if a makeup has cocoa in it, then it will give me a migraine.
Noted.
Isn't that crazy?
Pretty wild.
And like, it doesn't have to be a lot. Kevin and I were sharing a water, and he was eating something chocolate, and I was eating something not chocolate. And I went to take a drink and got a migraine, and you couldn't even see any chocolate anywhere. So, like, it doesn't even have to be a major amount of chocolate. It can be the most minute little sliver ever, and I've already got a migraine.
So you could work for the Border Patrol busting people who try to smuggle in chocolate.
Of course, she would have the biggest, massive headache, but she would also be their superstar.
Yeah. You find the chocolate when no one else does.
Yeah. It is terrible. Kevin says Guatemala olives on hummus on a pita chip is his favorite thing, and that's true. He loves that.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad that he found. Go ahead.
Mark said he's had a migraine for 33 years.
I think Mark's just one of those guys that just like you know who he is? He's Eeyore to me. That's Mark.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Mark is 100% Eeyore. And the rest of us have to remind him that, you know, there's jars of honey out there that we can dip our hands into, and we can go around with no pants on.
While wearing red shirts.
Right. And he's just like, oh boy, it's another day. Oh, love you, Mark. All right. I think I'm getting close to a stopping point because, well, I guess I can put. Are you guys wanting to keep going or stop? Because I can start working on the rest of these parts that I need to prime.
It doesn't matter to me.
Or I can wrap it up. So.
I'm good probably for another 30 minutes, and then it's bedtime for me.
All right, 30 minutes. Here we go. Got it.
I'm just going to keep painting these bones over and over again because they said 1 to 5 coats.
Terrence said, so question, do all these migraines happen when you're around Kevin? No. Happens when I'm around chocolate. Chocolate.
And then Omar spreading some olive misinformation. I don't know.
Italian green olives called Casavetrano.
I'm gonna call BS. There's no good olives.
So Mark saying that he had a migraine for 33 years.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of tinnitus, which is that ringing in your ears that never goes away. That sounds terrible to me because I'm so annoyed with little noises that no other people can hear.
I remember Terrell Davis, star running back for the Broncos. He had migraines so bad that like he almost had to quit football because of it. And it turned out that his teeth were just fucked up. He needed braces.
All kinds of stuff will cause it.
Yeah.
And it's your pain is your body saying, hey, you have to look at this and check this out.
Yeah. He got braces, and then I guess, you know, everything was fine. So Blake says he has tinnitus from combat. It's annoying. Oh, and Mark says he's got tinnitus from war. So war and military.
Rue, who was kind of my right-hand man at work, he also has tinnitus, and he was
That's not just a Winnie the Pooh callback?
Right. Yeah, different Roo.
Okay.
My wife used to get.
Hey, that's your wife.
Hey, it's my wife. She used to get migraines that she would
Mhm.
call sinus headaches, and like they would put her down for days.
Mhm.
And I would, when we started dating, she had one of these, and I'm like, I think I'm taking you to the hospital. And she's like, it's a sinus headache. I know what it is. I'm like, that's not how headaches work. So we went to the hospital, and the person there at ER diagnosed it as a migraine, gave her a
Mhm.
pill, and said, well, if it's better in half an hour, then it's definitely a migraine. And now we have a medication that will help her migraines if she can catch it early enough.
Oh, nice. So it was a migraine,
Yes, it was.
but there was relief.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Glad to see that Mark is watching. Good to see you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
When you said Mark, I didn't know who you meant until I looked up and I saw it was Kram.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked up and I saw Tanya's dragon, and that's looking awesome.
Thank you.
Crom laughs at your 4 wins.
You're not going to help. Stay out of my way. I know that right then I messed up the quote and the accent at the same time.
Hey, you can only do so much.
My heart was in the right place.
That's true.
But my larynx and memory were right out.
If we wanted the accent, we would have just had Brad come in. Jesse apparently we got a whole chat full of tinnitus. Either that or he's talking about a migraine, but he said his is from F-16s. So yeah.
Which I would assume is also the military.
And then he also says his daughter gets migraines from Red 40, which is a dye, I think.
It is.
Yes. It's associated with migraines and the autism.
Mm.
Am I close? Am I close on this?
It looks pretty glowy to me.
I am doing it up. And now I'm gonna. How's that look?
Oh, looks good.
Yeah, that looks nice.
That's pretty awesome.
I can't believe that they don't just come glowing. This is one of those back in my day moments. Our scare glows glowed.
It's true, they did. Of course, back in my day, they didn't make Scare Glow because that came out after I was done with Masters.
I'm still not done.
87 movie killed Masters for about 20 years for me.
It was just so bad.
It's just William Stout's a jerk.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I was watching one of the the making ofs or whatever, where they were talking to him, and he was saying how Mattel wanted the designs to look more like their original characters, and he basically said that the original characters look dumb, and that pissed me off so bad. I'm like, why are you doing a Masters of the Universe movie if you don't respect the source material? You're a jerk. I hate you. So that's
Yeah. Yeah, he could go to a convention and get punched.
Yeah.
Frank Langella was cool.
I think he actually said that the original designs looked silly. I'm like, really? Silly? You jerk.
Adults don't use that word.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Frank did a great job. I think Dolph did a pretty good job as, although wish it wouldn't have spent so much time on Earth, but
I quote that movie quite a bit. It's the first words that He-Man says in the movie because his accent is a little bit ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Hey, I've been looking for you." That's the first thing that he says.
Gotcha.
And it was that moment I'm like, I'm just going to try to enjoy this movie as if I didn't love this franchise. They gave Beastman a pistol.
It's true.
It's very upsetting.
I was just looking all over for a piece that's in my hand. FYI.
I hate when that happens.
Like I was seriously moving around things on my desk with the hand that's holding the piece that I'm looking for.
Yeah. Happens to me.
Where's Jay when you need him?
We get to stop in half an hour.
That's such a Jay move right there.
That happens with my phone all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will have it in my hand, doing something with it, and be looking for it at the same time. Where's my phone? What did I do with my phone?
I've actually used my flashlight on my phone to look for my phone.
Yeah.
It's kind of meta.
That's pretty dumb.
It's almost as bad as someone's, out on the street under a street lamp and they're looking on the ground. I'm like, what are you looking for? Like, why? I lost my keys. Okay, and you dropped them right around here. No, I dropped them in that field, but the light's better over here.
Well, I can see that. That it makes sense when you think about it. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I like skulls.
Let's see. Do these cuffs look good with that? I think they do. We'll keep those. Some feet suits. All right. It's a lot of parts to prime.
What you doing there? What is that figure?
This is my Bob, Lawrence, and Joker that I'm going to be painting. So, actually, the bodies are really Bob and Lawrence. Joker, I've got the body. I just need to paint the head. So,
Gotcha. So I was on. I don't think my wife is watching, so this is safe to say. I was cruising around Big Bad Toy Store yesterday.
I've been told she's always watching, just as an FYI.
She says that. But anyway, I was tooling around Big Bad Toy Store, and I was just
Mm-hmm.
looking at what are the cheapest possible action figures on there right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that Robin that they released where he's covered in, is it bird crap? I don't know what he's covered in, but it's forgive me, it's Bukkake Robin. I think I've heard him called.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She is watching.
Is it from McFarlane?
Yes.
Oh, she is
It's
watching.
like he's like $8 on Big Bad Toy Store. I didn't get him because I don't want Robin. And if I got Robin, I wouldn't want the one covered in bird crap.
Man, I'm gonna have to take a look. It's not the Jokerized Robin?
No, it's
I'm pulling Big Bad Toy Store up now.
Hey Shannon, how you doing, hon?
She's watching Alan is what she's doing.
Yeah, she's always watching.
That's
I don't
what I
know
said.
why Alan says I was on Big Bad. It's probably good because Shannon's not watching. It'd be like me saying, "Hey, I'm going to talk about something Kevin's not going to watch." Yeah, Kevin's watching.
Oh, this does look like bird crap. It is the Batman Classic TV Series DC Retro Wax Robin action figure.
and he's $9. He's $8.
$8, yeah, on sale, 60% off.
Yeah, I don't know. Batman's ward being covered in wax. Wax is I don't like it. Obviously, no one else does either because who's going to buy Robin covered in wax? No one. That's why he's $8.
That's true. Of course, the whole concept of Batman traveling around with a kid fighting crime is kind of a weird one anyway.
I'm going to wear black and hide in the shadows. Oh, cool. What do I get to wear? Yellow.
Ooh.
And no pants.
Right out the window. No chance of pants.
Yeah.
They will be distracted by your child thighs.
Yeah, and green underwear.
Yeah. Like, does Commissioner Gordon even ask, like, when a new kid shows up? Like, what happened to the last one? No, they don't ask.
Nah. As long as he's fighting crime, I don't think he asks too many questions, and that's just sad.
He does go through those sidekicks.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do ask, Batman would probably say something like, yeah, he lives on a farm now up in, upstate.
I mean, I remember when I was a kid, like you could travel in the back of a pickup truck with a bunch of other kids. Like you can't even do that now. But Batman's just going around fighting crime with kids, and people that got him are like, yeah, that's okay. It's normal.
That Batman, he does good work.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, you might be able to say something like, because he's a billionaire, he gets away with it.
It probably is the money. He's got good lawyers on retainer, sorry.
Bat lawyers.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Shannon.
She's watching.
She is. She's also your wife.
That's my wife.
It is.
That was funny. On Shooting the Shelf.
When he was backstage and I'm
I had no idea that you were going to do that either.
I didn't even have an idea that I was going to do it until I saw it in the comments, and I'm like, oh well, let me pull up Alan because I guarantee he's saying it right now.
That was awesome.
And then I heard Darla cackling from across the room. All right.
I'll have some cleanup to do on this guy, but he is very glowy now.
Yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Oh wow. Kevin said that they used to jump from truck to truck while cruising.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
We did the whole surfing on top of trucks and vans when Teen Wolf came out.
Like I was gonna say like the Teen Wolf thing. Very cool.
Ask Kevin about auctioning off one of the girls in the back of his convertible while cruising to a guy in a truck that nobody knew.
Do you need help, Tanya? Is this episode been a cry for help?
No, it's true. It did.
Human trafficking is not a joke, Tanya.
He's auctioning off
this
women.
girl.
He's giving her group spankings. Like, if you need us to step in, just say something.
If I've learned anything tonight, it's that I need to become good friends with Kevin.
He did. They actually auctioned off this girl in the back of his convertible when they were younger.
That's something.
At a stoplight.
He said got $60 for her.
He did.
And we never saw her again.
No, she was at school.
Okay. Now it's time to break out the liquid green stuff, because my Lawrence has a little dot on the top of his head that didn't get filled in. He's got a little divot.
When you said my Lawrence, it almost sounded romantic.
Yeah. Oh, my Lawrence.
That's what I heard.
Hey, that's my Lawrence.
That's right.
Yeah, they dated for a month after that. Her and the guy that bought her.
Well, good to know he's got his money's worth.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yep. Yeah, you don't want to spend $60 and then let her get away. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Gotta let the Stockholm syndrome kick in. Takes a bit.
For sure.
All right. It's time for toes.
Curtis doesn't like that.
I just don't like human toes.
I don't think these are human toes.
They were at one time.
They've never explained the whole Scareglow is Skeletor's ghost. Skeletor is not a human. Skeletor was, well, he's either an interdimensional being or from a race of interdimensional beings, or he is a Gar from the planet Eternia.
Yeah, but when it says I believe it says Ghost of Skeletor, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so that could either mean that it is like Skeletor died and that's his ghost.
Right.
Or it could just be that he's a ghost that Skeletor owns. So he's a ghost of Skeletor.
Maybe Skeletor bought this ghost at a red light from the back of a battle ram.
It's possible.
I'm telling you.
And he's still hanging around because Skeletor is trying to get his money's worth.
Yeah.
So Blake is asking Alan how many gallons of paint he thinks he used last year.
Are you talking at the haunted house or at? But boy, probably like 200 something. I am purchasing a 55-gallon drum of black paint for haunt use. Because there's a company now that sells it in drums.
And then Kevin asked did y'all see Skeletor's staff today?
I did not.
Yes, I did.
I was busy getting into beefs with people today.
Right.
because people don't listen to the disclaimer on Offworld that says we're morons and you are not allowed to get offended by anything that we say.
That was the same episode there where you said it was a good show.
It was. Damn it! Shut up. Today, Darla goes, maybe more people will tune in Friday night. I'm like, that's the opposite of what we want. Boy, oh boy. All right, let me begin myself. All right, so I worked on this turtleneck for Bob. I worked on this. Hold on, can't get in my thing. Bolo tie. It's kind of hard to see, but when it's painted, it'll look all right. Bolo tie for Lawrence. Then I worked on these. The ends of these arms. I put some green stuff in there to tighten up the hole, so that when I put these Casey Jones hands in there that I ordered, they will fit, and I can use that for Bob since he uses fingerless gloves because gloves, but
because it was the 80s.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the purpose of fingerless gloves. Let's see. Then I worked on this stuff here. So let me try to X-Acto knife this. So it's going to be like impossible to see on this camera, but this is my flower that I worked on. So we'll see after it hardens and I put it on and paint it how that comes off. And then I had a bunch of extra green stuff, so I just worked on some handkerchiefs. So I just like tried to fold up some, like cut some rectangles and worked on some handkerchiefs. I don't know that I'm going to use any of these, but I had some extra green stuff, so I was just like, I'm just gonna work on some folded up handkerchiefs. So we'll see. That may or may not get used. I used a little liquid green stuff on the top of Lawrence's head there. I'm gonna have to sand that down after that dries, and then got all of this stuff here ready to be primed in my little foam thing that Darla made for me that allows me to put a bunch of popsicle sticks and alligator clips and stuff in there so I can prime all this stuff without getting it on my fingers. So, and I got all the heads put on the NECA headstands, which if you ever see them in your store, you're not going to see them near Tanya. But if you do see them in your Target, pick them up because they're awesome. So, and that is everything. And I didn't have to destroy anything on purpose tonight. So,
I'm ready.
Oh, sorry. Tanya was dangling her staff, so I went to her next.
Well, I feel like I didn't do a thing. So, yeah, I finished painting my dragon black, and then went in with Turbo Dorks Ice to Never and painted the dragon, and then painted the hair portion the purple, and then went in with Turbo Dorks Purple Eater to finish that out. And I was just looking at his eyes, trying to figure out what I'm going to do there. And I don't like this, so I'm going to take it off and try to figure out what I want to do with his eyes. So there, yeah.
I think those wings look amazing. So
yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. It was definitely a good combination, really.
For sure. All right, Alan, we're off to you.
Okay, I'm going to kill this screen just for a second.
Okay.
So that you can see this guy. Can you see him glow?
Yeah, he's very glowy.
He's very glowy.
He does seem like he glows really well now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy with that. And those are all the bones they gave me. So I'm going to call him pretty much done. Once I figure out a sealer, I'm going to open this back up. And now let's switch cameras. No, that wasn't it. And remember, I worked on this in the beginning.
Yep.
Which is the Beastman head, a Beastman helmet, largely sized for Motu Origins.
That's very cool.
And then I also worked on where him is. Here him is. This table with this scorpion dude on top of it that is called the transport beam, which was in Motu episode 1, the diamond ray of disappearance.
That's really cool.
That's
I
awesome.
am very much in focus, and it is not, but it looks pretty good. I hate to say that, but it does.
It does look super cool.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
And I sculpted this guy in Blender, so.
Very cool. Sig had popped in. So hi, Sig. Kevin asked who I got a beef with. I sent you a link, Kevin. It's I thought it was an enjoyable video. So take a look. And then Jesse Marshall said, "Are you trying to gauge your painting budget, Blake, by asking Alan how many gallons he used?" Blake just needs to get those brushes out and start doing some painting. It doesn't matter if it's just a little dry brushing or something. In fact, next Sunday, I'd like to see Blake on here with us on the customizing studio doing some painting. That's what I want.
Would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mod Squad time, he's always working out.
Yeah, that's true. It's too early. He's, at least Stacy gets her workout done and then jumps on with us.
Right,
so.
yeah.
But he is also on the West Coast, so it's like stupid early in the morning at that point. All right. Well, I think that is it. So the next live painting will be Mod Squad on this Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. And then you guys don't have you don't have a show this week, right? It's next week.
We don't have a show this week. Doorclair is on tomorrow. I saw the ad. Looked like it was somebody really cool that he was going to have on, but I can't remember who. But yeah, watch Doorclair this week at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Could be me, folks. So
looked like a really good, like it was going to be a good show from what I was looking at. And then we are on Saturday for Mod Squad, and next Thursday we are back with a great guest, which we cannot wait to have on.
Woohoo! Very cool. Yeah, it looks like he's got Bill has Brian Burke on to talk about the Ashen Kickstarter. So that'll be fun. Yeah. Friday, I will be doing mail call with Blake. We're going to do it an hour later because he's got something that he's working on. But it's also Blake's birthday on Friday. So little birthday episode of mail call. And then Saturday, at some point, I'm going to be doing a prize wheel for all of my mystery wheel slots. So you guys have like 3 more days left. Really two more days left and a 2 and a part to get your slots in for the mystery wheel. And then I will be pulling that on Saturday. So very cool. Alan, what you got going
on? We have a sculpting styrofoam class at the Haunt this week. So we've got people coming in from all over for that to make big things out of styrofoam. So this weekend, that's where I will be engaged. I'll probably have Off-World Friday. And I'll probably be done in time for like Clubhouse Saturday. But other than that, my days are pretty busy.
And Alan's got a new D&D campaign going on.
I do. Yes.
You want to tell them about that?
Sword Beast Studios, because I have Stilt Beast Studios as a channel, like a beast on stilts, and then I have Sword Beast Studios, which is where we put all of our nerd stuff. And that is, I'm very happy with that. Anyway, but yeah, so we're playing D&D, and it's tied into our Monster Museum at the Renaissance Festival,
So the monster that they fight the week you see it, we add that as an exhibit into the museum that next week.
And Blake asks, who's our guest on Shooting the Shelf this week? Well, it's none other than Blake himself. He's going to be on to talk about the Pac Northwest meetup that's coming up. So yeah, it's going to be a birthday mail call for Blake on Friday, a birthday off roll for Blake, and then we'll see him back for Shooting the Shelf on Sunday. Hopefully for the Customizing Studio on Sunday. And then he'll have Toy Hammer After Dark on Sunday. So it's going to be a busy week for Blake. He's going to be pretending he's me and be on YouTube all the time. And yeah, it'll be awesome.
Blake, I'm tagging you in. Cover my spot on the painting show.
There you go. All right. Well, I think that's about it. Thank you everybody for joining. Anytime that Jeremy is not doing his show, check in with us because we'll probably be painting live. We enjoyed this. Thank you, Alan, and thank you, Tanya, for jumping on with me. And everybody else, until next time, keep creating.
Thank you.